Ultratech's entry into the cables and wires segment has led to a market cap erosion of roughly 30,000 crores for the listed peers in the space, with KEI, RR Kabel and Polycab down almost 20% each. Now the two questions now is, what led to the stock price fall just on this particular announcement by Ultratech, and what can investor expect from these stocks going forward? Well, we've seen something like this before with Aditya Birla's group entry into the paint space with Birla Opus. More than the increased competitive intensity, the valuation re-rating had impacted all these particular companies. If you take a lesson from history, while not an immediate reaction for financials, market fragmentation is not taken kindly by these stock market investors. Top paint companies like Asian Paints are around 32% in stock price over the last 3 years ever since the entry of Birla Opus. Now Ultratech has announced its entry into the wires and cables segment and has committed to invest 1800 crores in this particular venture. It is expected to have its plants operationalized by December of 2026. Now the stock could be down today due to investment in an unrelated business from its erstwhile cement company, and the entry will not be easier said than done. While customers base is similar for wires and cables as well as for the cement sector as a whole, the distribution channel of sales is different, barring just a minor few overlaps. While the key influencer for wires is electricians, for cement it can be a contractor. And that's why the distributor and the dealer network for wires and cables, it is an hardware store and not a typical cement dealer. But why choose Ultratech as an investment vehicle going forward? Now this has been one of the key questions to ask for. Why invest via a listed cement entity like Ultratech into an unrelated new business and not via the holding company or any kind of other structure to enter the wires and cable segment? Currently, the paints venture of Birla Group, Birla Opus, is housed under the other listed entity Grasim, which serves kind of as a holding company apart from its chemical business. And while the company plans to invest roughly 10,000 crores in Birla Opus by FY27, another new venture would put strain on its financials, and hence Ultratech's current leverage or debt in a sense is less than 1 time its EBITDA and would be one of the deciding factors for the group to enter the wires and cable business via the listed entity of Ultratech. But this business might take some time to take off. With plans getting operationalized by December of 2026, the company will have to build a dedicated distribution network for the wires and cables business. Now, what could be the revenue potential from Ultratech for the wires and cable business specifically? Ambit estimates that the company could target an annual revenue of roughly 5 to 7,000 crores and an EBITDA of about 400 to 800 crores over the next 3 to 5 years. And while currently this might be a little smaller percentage to the roughly 70,000 crores in terms of revenue that Ultratech does, it's expected to have a business momentum going forward. And finally, what should investors do with these stocks? As evident with Birla Opus's entry into paints, despite no meaningful revenue accretion currently, the market fragmentation hurts the sentiments and the stock prices. Hence, while the valuation premium might be correcting in the price today, there could be some more pain in the offing, and hence brokerages like Motilal Oswal expect a mild negative reaction for Ultratech in trade. However, the cables and wires players may experience fall in valuation multiples as seen in the market today, and thereafter a de-rating in their valuation multiples due to the entry of a sizable player like Ultratech. Motilal Oswal has already revised its target price of Polycab to 6,950 rupees per share versus an earlier target of 8,380. For KEI specifically, they've revised the target to 4,000 rupees per share versus 4,780 rupees earlier. But what do you think of Ultratech's entry into this new cables and wire business? And are you actually a shareholder in either of these segments? Let us know in the comments below and follow NDTV Profit for more.